burnout. You've heard about it spoken many times in the workforce when employees feel they're at their breaking point. Companies want to do something about it. But what? Research firm Deloitte and Workplace Intelligence says tracking employee wellness data could help. Their study showed 85% of C-suite executives think that organizations need to require mandatory reporting of well-being metrics.
You can gauge workforce sentiment with surveys and interviews and focus groups with your workforce, but you can also look at observable proxies. So, for example, the percentage of workers that are using their time off, the amount of overtime people put in, the volume of work-related emails that get sent after hours. You could look at attrition rates. You could look at analyzing insurance and claims.
While executives feel this type of data is important, only half of those surveyed think their own companies are doing enough to promote transparency. On top of that, Fisher says there's also a disconnect between what executives and employees feel their companies are doing to track worker well-being.
There is an ongoing lack of transparency and trust with the workforce and leadership. And there's a number of reasons for that. It doesn't mean that the C-suite is ill-intended. I think that they are well-intended. It's just that these types of things are hard to communicate.
The Securities and Exchange Commission sees the benefit to the metrics. The regulator wants to require public companies to disclose what it calls human capital information, a worker's economic value. That could include workforce health.
Investors are sort of starting to see human capital as an essential component in creating long-term shareholder value, which makes sense, right? Because when you have a fulfilled workforce, you probably have a more productive company. So you're sort of seeing companies interpret what human capital is on their own.
Many firms say the information will serve as an important tool to recruit and retain talent, as it shows how the company places a strong emphasis on wellness.